Hello, my name is MooingCat and welcome back to the beta server where we have some very exciting news. We have a brand new feature called the mini challenges. So in this video I will go through the announcement, we'll have a look at how it looks in game on beta at the moment, and also have a look at some data that people have been able to gather here on the beta server, so you can see what kind of rewards and challenges we are expected to complete. So, what is this new feature? Well, let's have a look at the announcement. Dear Kings and Queens, today we are introducing a new feature, Mini Challenges. If you're looking for a thrilling challenge within the game, this is the perfect opportunity to test your skills and earn extra rewards. Baron Alaric Ironsoul will be your rival, providing quests that you must solve in a short time frame of 2 to 3 days. This I find very interesting. It's a very short time period, and as you'll see in a moment, some of the challenges you have to complete are not really that easy. Anyways, as you progress and successfully complete quests, you will be rewarded accordingly. The more quests you conquer, the better the rewards will be. But be warned, the challenges will become increasingly difficult as you go along. These mini challenges won't just be available between events, but also during them. Keep an eye out for upcoming challenges during the next event. And that's it. There's not really a lot to it. So what we have is yet another window here. We have the rival window, or the mini challenge window. Here we have a quest line, just like we would in any regular event. And by completing them, you get certain rewards. So you get a reward for each of them, as well as some milestone rewards as you go along. So for the long-term players, this might remind them of the historical events that we had back in the day, back in 2018, I guess, and before. It's pretty much the same. You complete a bunch of quests, you get some rewards for each quest, and you get some from the milestone, and that's pretty much it. So not really a lot more to it. Now, as you can see here, on this specific challenge, or mini challenge, the rival one, we have Forgotten Temple as the reward from the milestones. We get a total of 200 fragments if you complete all, which is what you need. So basically, from the milestones here, you're able to get one Forgotten Temple. And from the rewards, here we have the Guild Expedition Level 1 kit, which give Face of the Ancient and Gate of the Sun God. And as we'll see in a moment, a lot of the other rewards are linked to Guild Expedition as well. So that's quite interesting. Now, that's pretty much all we know, but it says here, keep an eye out for upcoming challenges during the next event. So I think this will be quite a regular occurrence. So how frequently, I don't know. But let's say, for example, once or twice per month, we certainly get a new challenge, a new quest line that we have to complete in 2 or 3 days, as it says in the announcement. And if you're able to complete all, you get all the rewards. And it'll be interesting to see what this looks like for upcoming ones. I don't think, or my guess would be that some of them, like this one, will be themed around the Guild Expedition, so you get rewards from that. Some others might be themed around the Guild Battlegrounds, so you get rewards from that. Perhaps some will give some events rewards. Who knows? So I feel like they will be that there's going to be quite a flexible part of it, that they will change out what kind of rewards you get. But for this specific one, the one they are testing now on beta, it's all about the Guild Expedition. You can see here that I have 18 hours left. In total, I believe they started at 2 days. So 2 days to complete 32 tasks. So let's go through some of those tasks. Thanks to Embigard here, as well as Uberhelp, we have the rewards and quests for this specific challenge, this specific quest line. So keep in mind these are in Iron Age, so requirements will likely be a lot higher in higher ages. So the first one here, win 5 battles without losing. That's quite a simple one. You get the Guild Expedition Level 1 kit. The next one, buy 5 forge points and complete 4 Guild Expedition encounters by negotiating. So here you can see that the task as well is linked to Guild Expedition. We see that quite a lot. I don't think I'm going to go through all of these, but you can see that quite a few of these are linked to Guild Expedition, and so on. So that's something I'm definitely looking forward to see. Will this, if they, for example, do one more themes around Guild Battlegrounds, will it require you to do stuff there? I assume that is their idea. I would be surprised to see if they use the same quest and stuff each time. But yeah, for this one, it's definitely themed around Guild Expedition. You can also see that we do have quite a few long production tasks. So we have one 8-hour production task here on quest 6, 5 times. That is in Iron Age. So in higher ages, that'll be considerably more. Probably, I don't know, 12, 18, something like that. I don't quite remember the scaling, but considerably more. We have yet another 8-hour one a little bit later on, which requires twice the amount. So 10 in Iron Age, again, quite a bit more in the later ages. We also have a 24-hour production. This one 6 times in Iron Age, and yet another 24-hour production. So that means that you either need a lot of production buildings, or you probably likely will need to use some rush kits to be able to do this. So that's definitely going to be very interesting. Now, with the pumpkin, for example, that we got in the fall event, you will probably have, or start getting at least, some more production buildings in your city, regular production buildings. So these might not be that difficult to complete, but still, some of these are definitely quite challenging. We also have a couple of recruit quests. We have, I think I read, how many do we have? Let's actually look. Recruit, we have 5, I think. No. So we have 1, 2, okay, 2 of them. Not too bad, but still, recruit 7 units, 8 units. That can definitely be a bit challenging. If you're doing Guild Expedition, might not be that difficult to do it, to get them from there. You can always do Guild Battlegrounds if you're able to take part in that. So, but yeah, something to keep in mind at least, that a lot of these are quite challenging. Now, another thing that I'm not quite sure about, I'll get to the rewards more in a moment. This is the quest line we have here, but I would expect that for each of these new mini challenges, we get a new quest line. But I'm also not sure if in the future, if they are going to test them on beta. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the future they just all of a sudden on a day release a quest line on the live servers, so without any of this knowledge. And that will definitely be quite interesting. Because if we have this list here, and it's the same on live when this gets to live, then it shouldn't be that difficult to plan ahead to complete all of these. But if we're doing it blind, well, that'll definitely be quite a bit more challenging. Now, if you're doing it blind, if they do release them in the future directly to live without going through the testing, there's always going to be people who complete them right at the beginning, complete all of it, use rush quests and so on. And hopefully those, like they've done here on beta, will be able to provide some more information to all the others. It'll definitely be, I don't know, I think it could be quite a cool, not necessarily role, but if you had someone in your guild that you knew would be, you knew could do this, all of these quite quickly, or if you, for example, was that person, that could be quite a valuable asset, I think, for a guild, to have a person that could be able to track all of these and provide help for their guild mates. That would definitely be nice to help them out. Anyways, let's look a little bit more at the rewards. So we have the Guild Expedition Kit, so we have level 1, 2, I think we have 3 and 4 as well, so there are 3 and 4, so the same ones we can get from Guild Expedition. We have some Feathered Serpent stuff, so the statue level 1. We have some fragments for the selection kit, so we have, I think it's 200 in total, so 25, 75 and 100, so 200 in total. I don't remember if you need 100 or 200, but you can at least get some fragments here. You also get attempts, which is interesting for Guild Expedition. Quite a few actually, so 4 there, 6 there. I think there's more 8 here. So I guess you could combine this with Guild Expedition so that you're able to complete them even quicker than you are now. Of course, you can buy a lot of attempts with medals, but eventually it does get quite expensive. So if you want to rush through the Guild Expedition, this might be a nice way to do it. Anyways, we have the Serpent Feathers, Feathered Serpent Upgrade, chain kit, upgrade, and so on, and finally finish all special special kit at the end. So quite a lot of decent rewards, although to be fair, quite a few of the Guild Expedition the rewards from the Guild Expedition update are a bit outdated now with all of the recent event buildings. Anyways, it is what it is. I don't really have too much more to say. Personally, I quite like this. Not sure if I'll take part in it too much myself, but I don't see any harm in it. It's a nice little feature for those who want to take part, but you don't lose out on anything if you don't take part in it. So I quite like it. I think it's a nice idea. Add some more activity that you don't have to complete. There's nothing. You don't really lose out on much if you don't complete it. You lose out on the rewards, of course, but nothing else. And at least for now, the rewards you're getting here, old rewards that you can get other places as well. Now, one thing that definitely would be interesting is if they added custom rewards or new buildings to these challenges. Then it would definitely be a lot like the historical questlines in the past. But yeah, for now, I quite like it. Yeah, that's basically what I think. Not really that much to it. So, what do you think? Do you like it? Do you think it's a nice feature? Or do you think it's, I don't know, quite meh and something you won't take part in yourself? Let me know in the comments. I definitely would like to know. Anyways, another thing I want to briefly talk about before I end. You probably or might have noticed that I haven't really uploaded much recently. That's mainly because I was on holiday for a week. That started 2 weeks ago now. And then this last week I've been quite busy in real life. So that's why I haven't made any videos in the last couple of weeks. But you can expect some new stuff quite soon. Next weekend I am thinking of doing another beta recap. We do have some spoiler stuff that I haven't been able to show in quite a long time actually. So I'll probably do that next weekend. And then also perhaps the weekend after that you can start expect to start see some of my winter event stuff. That's currently running on beta. We have 2 weeks left on there, and then it will probably be out on live, perhaps even the week after. So perhaps in 3 weeks or so, I would expect this to be out on live in the beginning of December. So yeah, expect my guides for that in not too long. So yeah, that's about it. Finally, before I end, let me thank my Patreons for their support. I would like to thank Homstar, Kim Kelly, Rolf the 8, Dan Tumnad, Chanti, Darkmatter, Mylia, CRK, THX, Hero Count von Count, Jutta Generous, Susan Bice, Rocco, Spike from No Remorse, Atomic, Klaus the Avenger, Arkler, Whiskymeister, Mar and Sir, Hoss, Annik Narklappe, Odarel, Mike, Uptree the Obsessed, Ruth, Karen, Dennis, Flavius Beltarius, Stampe, Potter, Mystic77, Niklas, Mikeso, Michael, and Early Morning. Thanks a lot for your support. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the future. Bye bye.